which they don't do it. They're just obstructing the parliament. Second, we have a great respect to the Supreme Court and everyone should respect it. Let's wait until the July 10th. We have the in the principles of national justice.
No, July 10th means what? No, the heart of the report has been changed.
You should give an opportunity. You should give an opportunity which the Honorable Supreme Court gave it. The Joint Secretaries and Honorable Law Minister has an opportunity, given an opportunity to explain their stand, why they've recommended those changes. So you can't make a judgment on the comments made by the Honorable Judge. Let's wait until the July. Let the Honorable Minister and the officers reply to this Honorable Supreme Court.
No, are you saying today? No, then tell me today. No, tell me today, Mr. Madhukar-Yakshi. Mr. Madhukar-Yakshi, are you going to say on national television, we don't care about public perception? We don't care not just what the Supreme Court is saying, but what the people think.
We respect public perception, public judgment right from Karnataka to anywhere else. And what we are saying is, are we in a parliamentary democracy? Why these things to be discussed? Why we discuss in the parliament? Do you expect to go and discuss in every village and every town in the country? Isn't parliament represent the whole country or not? Is it parliament represent the whole country or not
Mr. Jethmalani is responding. Let him respond. Yes, sir.
We are in a parliamentary constitutional democracy. And if the Congress spokesperson right now is alluding to the BJP's boycott of Parliament, there are two views on the matter. The party leadership has decided to boycott it. Now, I can't speak on a question of tactics. This is for the highest echelons of the party to take a decision. But I am going to be very frank today. I do feel that after some time it becomes a little counterproductive to boycott Parliament on a permanent basis. This is a personal opinion, it's not a party opinion, and I really believe that you can say that the Congress is subverting Parliament, that its leader incites its members to heckle opposition leaders when they speak, all that. But there are remedial measures which you can't say that Parliament doesn't have a remedial measure, because implicit in that is that one party is capable of completely destroying that institution. And I don't believe that any political party with the vibrant press and an alert population that we have now, I don't believe. I don't think that with the vibrant, I think it's. I want to.
Jethmalani was a more important player in the BJP, so that he could say this to his colleagues, more senior colleagues.
The Jethmalani Senior and Jethmalani Junior, and I'm saying this to Jethmalani Junior in his face, are far too independent-minded, to follow the straight and narrow of what the party says. I think it's in a democracy, it's good for it. Jethmalani Senior was critical. Jethmalani Senior your father walked into a BJP parliamentary affairs meeting and gave them an earful, and today what you're saying, I think it's something that the BJP should also think about. You may have a good point, but if you make it in a bad way, you'll end up spoiling your own argument. However, Hartosh, I don't think we can let the Congress off the hook on this one.
No, absolutely. I mean, there are two separate issues. This issue, whether it is debated on Parliament or not, is a question of the kind of government you are running.
Yeah.
Whether it is debated on Parliament or not, there is an accountability here to the people of this country.
And that's what Mr. Madhukar-Yakshi, the question to you is really that the BJP will not allow this country to get any answers from you in Parliament, but when the Supreme Court makes its observations, you will disregard it and only give it date after date after date. So where is the accountability to the people going to come from?
Navika, under the Constitution, you should give an opportunity, if you are accusing someone, the opportunity to explain. The Honorable Supreme Court given an opportunity to the Law Minister and the officers, here in this case, an opportunity to explain their stand. So let's wait until their explanation and let's wait for the judgment.
I know very well, you can't discuss pre-judge
before the judgment comes. And Mr. Mahesh Jethmalani, lawyer himself, he knows how distinguished lawyer Mr. Ashwini Kumar is, and I'm sure he has every answer for action which he has did it. He has, as in politics and as a lawyer, he has impeccable record.
Well, Mr. Jethmalani, respond.
Well, listen, as far as I made 2 points. A, we're a parliamentary democracy, and I'm willing to accept the criticism that we are carrying the boycott of parliament too far. On the other hand, we're also a constitutional democracy. And long ago, this Congress government should have got its law officer, its law minister, and now Mr. Bansal to have resigned. Mr. Bansal, of course, has no strictures from the Supreme Court, but that can't be far coming, let me tell you. As far as today's observations are concerned, you are thick-skinned if you think that the Supreme Court, even by its observations, has not passed the most damning censures against you, and you are only thick-skinned, and you do not believe in constitutional democracy. You all pretend to be lawyers, but you are actually, even the lawyers among you, are defenders of the worst kinds of crimes, constitutional crimes,
you're a lawyer
upon this
yourself.
country.
Many
the worst
times,
kind of constitutional crimes, and you will repent for it. You will repent at the
Or you wait for the judgment, or you work on the based on the comments. Do you act on the comments? Mr. Jethmalani, you are yourself a lawyer.
But
honorable judges make so many comments while cases.
Judgment day.
That is a specious argument.
Is there an order?
That is a specious argument.
Comments not matter?
You should run a scold saying Mahesh Jethmalani says BJP wrong in boycotting parliament.
1 minute, I don't want to override things. Aarti Jairath is very incensed.
Yeah.
1 minute on the debate. Aarti Jairath and Rashid Kidwai.
No, do the comments from the Supreme Court not matter? I mean, the Supreme Court has made some very stern observations. Shall we just ignore them?
I didn't say it's not mattered.
Not part of the judgment.
Please listen to me. Please listen to me. We didn't say that we don't respect Honorable Supreme Court comments. But the same Honorable Supreme Court given an opportunity to the accused, you are saying, and explain their stand, why they have done or why they have recommended.
No, who's the accused?
How can you decide without even listening to principles of national justice dictate that?
Who's the accused?
You didn't give an opportunity to law minister to explain in the parliament. You didn't have an opportunity. You didn't give an opportunity to law minister to give file an affidavit in the Honorable Supreme Court and to prejudging it.
Call the law minister.
How that is fair? How that is
fair? Do you want to revise your position?
Why didn't you give an opportunity to law minister to speak in the parliament, neither to the prime minister? You didn't allow that. How that is fair? You didn't give an opportunity. Isn't it? What does principles of national justice say?
Mr. Madhukar Yakshi, the argument today is not technicality. The argument today, allow me to complete, Mr. Yakshi. The argument today is only one thing. It's propriety. Rashid Kidwai, is propriety dead? Is propriety also dead?
Arnav, we are seeing a practical, pragmatic side of Dr. Manmohan Singh, the way he got this nuclear deal vote, the fact that he served under 5 years under Narasimha Rao. It's very clear that Congress has lowered that bar of morality, and we're going to see more such instances where the Congress party would not care so much about public perception.
Okay, now I want to. I'm running
same public. It is same public voted for UPA too. It is the same public voted. You mean to say that? Are you insulting the whole public who voted for us?
Well, I am now going to. A big thank you to Mahesh Jethmalani and Madhu Gaur. I'm sorry to end this wonderfully warm conversation between the both of you. I thank every viewer for your viewership. I thank our wonderful panelists and to our very astute political editor for taking us through this whole panel. And on behalf of everyone here, it's been a pleasure bringing you every part of this Result Day Live. What a day it's been. What a tumultuous day. What a newsy day it is. At the end of the day, the only thing that I'd like to leave a thought with on your side, do you think bit of the Congress party's victory has been blunted? Or a lot of it has been blunted by what happened in the Supreme Court? Have they responded in the right manner? On the other side, a very, very interesting panel discussion that we had earlier today, which if you missed, will give you several new perspectives on what happened in court and the implications of that. That is in 2 minutes. Our continuous coverage is still going on the other side, and I have had a great time bringing the election news and all the other news to you all through the day. I'll see you soon, ladies and gentlemen, on the other side, the big panel discussion. Good night and goodbye.